happening, guys? Welcome back to MLC TV. We're pretty stoked today to do our picks of the week. It's a little bit late because we've been working on the shop all week. As you can see, our counter is moved behind us now. We've got a lot more space. There's a sweet couch in here. You can come and hang out. So we're pretty stoked about it. But on to the meat of this thing. Picks of the week. What you got, Ben?
My first pick of the week is Descender, new #1 from Image Comics, written by Jeff Lemire, with art by Dustin Nguyen. It was amazing.
It was really good, man. I love that artwork and the story. Like, you immediately get into that character.
Yeah. It's about a young android boy who is pretty much the last of his kind, and he has something that everyone wants. So people are coming after him, and he just has to survive. Yeah, he has to survive long enough to get to the people that are trying to do the most good with him.
It's just Jeff Lemire doing awesome Jeff Lemire stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really solid.
Yeah, I mean, he's an amazing writer. He keeps putting out fantastic stuff. Him actually having a #1 from Image is huge for me because I've been into his stuff that he's been writing for DC and have been singing his praises for a while now, and he just continues to amaze.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where he goes forward now that he's not on a contract with them anymore.
Absolutely.
I'm pretty excited about Saga, as always. This was a good issue. I feel like it's a little bit weird because there's kind of 3 different groups of people that you're following now, so you're only getting like I want to know more on what everyone's doing, and then I kind of as soon as I am over the idea that I'm on to the next group, I'm into their story, and then I'm on to the next group.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to the next issue to kind of get the ball rolling a bit more. But it was good. The last page, just like every Saga last page, was I was like, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
Waiting for next month's issue. Your next pick?
I've got another Jeff Lemire, all new Hawkeye, new #1 from Marvel. They're revamping the Hawkeye line after Matt Fraction left to take a little break and do his own thing with some independence for a little while. And you honestly could not have picked a better person to take over. Jeff Lemire, he has such a good voice for this character and all aspects of it. He's carrying on with some pretty good humor, just like Fraction was doing.
I like that it's still Kate and Clint, and I like that they're kind of going with that.
Yeah, and but he also has a serious tone too. There's some flashbacks there that take a very dramatic, very serious tone, and kind of level out and balance the humor that was so prevalent in Fraction's run. It's still there, but now it's a more balanced book for me, and I really don't think you could have picked a better person to take over. I mean, after his run on Green Arrow, this is everything I could have dreamed that he would have done with Green Arrow had he been allowed to. They're allowing him to do it with Hawkeye.
Well, you open up and you're in a flashback, and it's got this kind of hazy looking artwork, and I was like, oh, this is way different than the last run. And then as soon as the flashback's over, you're back, and it looks almost like the old school stuff. Yeah. Or the Fraction run, with the same kind of feel, and I was immediately back into the kind of the fun of it, but it did have a heavier hitting aspect to it. I'm going to go with just a pure fun comic for my last pick. Guardians Team Up was really cool. Arth Adams artwork you just can't go wrong with, and I think Brian Bendis he just knows those characters like they're his children or something. He's just got it on lockdown, and with that perfect banter that you want to see from the Avengers and from the Guardians of the Galaxy, and it's such a cool bridge from making them from taking those movie characters and seeing what would happen if they, because the comics are written so closely now to that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a perfect bridge.
He's written so many of those characters for so long. You can really see his care for them and how he actually knows how they would react to one another. And I think that's a really big bonus for this book, is having a writer like Bendis who has so much experience with so many characters throughout Marvel because he's been writing for them for so long. Yeah. That he can put these people together and have believable interactions between them, which has always been a team-up book problem.
Well, I'm excited because I think this is going to be shorter story arcs, and you're going to get really good feels from, like you're going to do a Guardians X-Men team-up, and you'll start to see what these characters kind of react with your everyday Marvel characters.
Like I said, I'll do it for our picks of the week this week. I know it was a shorter one and a smaller one, but we'll be right back with you next week, and thanks for listening.
Later, guys.